इंडियन टीम का टेरर है, खौफ है, बदमाशी है, जो कि आज नजर आई है। इंग्लैंड टीम को लिटरली उन्होंने खा पीकर उधेड़ कर फूंक कर बाहर फेंके। जिस तरह सिगरेट फूंकते हैं ना, उस तरह से उन्होंने इंग्लैंड की सारी बैटिंग लाइन को फूंका है।
खेल के मैदान से आपको अहम खबर दे, भारत T20 वर्ल्ड कप 2024 के फाइनल में पहुंच गया है। ये अहम मैच था, भारत T20 वर्ल्ड कप के फाइनल में पहुंच गया है। सेमीफाइनल में इंग्लैंड को शिकस्त दे दी है। भारत ने इंग्लैंड को जीत के लिए 172 रन का हदफ दिया था, लेकिन इंग्लिश टीम बुरी तरह नाकाम हो गई।
नमस्ते दोस्तों, कल इंडिया और इंग्लैंड के मैच में ज़बरदस्त वन साइडेड इंडिया ने मैच जीत ली। ये 2022 का बदला इंडिया ने लिया है। तो यही कुछ कमेंट्स पाकिस्तानी मीडिया से हम सुनते हैं।
Couple of things I need to understand. One thing is that having a spinners like Kuldeep, Akshar, Jadeja, who would advise you to win the toss and bowl first? I mean, it's pretty straightforward, isn't it, Aaron?
Well, I think given the fact that the weather completely evaporated and stayed away, and the wicket got slower and slower. They should have scored about 200 runs. Yeah. If Rohit would have stayed there, they would have cashed around about 200 runs, easy. Absolutely.
I mean, are you the best spinner? Are you the best batsman of the spinners? By and large. I'm just asking you a question. As Englishmen, you know the best batsman of the spin. Why would you take a chances? It's a pretty straightforward thinking. I mean, why do you complicate things? If I was in England, winning the toss, put around about 160 odd runs. Mind you, there are 3 spinners, and there is a one most difficult fast bowler of this format and any format is Bumrah, who is never going to able to let you score. With this kind of a variation, anyways, I mean, needless to say, I don't know what they were thinking. And plus, I think weather played a huge part. No, I'm sorry, don't. It was pretty humid out there. Whatever the moisture that you had, it was dried up. With the 1 minute is the rain, another minute is thing was gone. But मुझे नहीं लगता यार कि again, I'm not going to say this word, but they're just like headless chickens. I mean,
the chickens are back.
So I think it's just useless batting by England. I mean, किस तरह आप किस पे मारोगे? किस पे मारोगे? मुझे ये तो समझ नहीं आ रहा किस पे अटैक करोगे? So, but I was very disappointed with the toss. I'll be honest with you. I've been saying that to you. Look, scoring something about 150 above at 60, it's a winnable total. You get that total and then you'll be in the game. Here, England is not in the game right from the word go anyways. So, there's one player that who's actually capitalizing on the whole situation is Rohit Sharma. It's just off to a great start every time. And imagine he's playing about 60 balls or 70 balls. If he gives himself another 3 overs, India would have scored about 200 runs easy. But again, then he had Surya Kumar Yadav. I keep on saying that Rishabh Pant as an opener, Kohli as a one down, would have been a perfect match made in heaven kind of thing. But Surya Kumar Yadav and Hardik Pandya comes in and just gets your total right and becomes a winning total. I think it was very sad to see that the England approach, and then again sad to see the departing like this. And well done to India. What are ruthless performances? What are ruthless performances? That's the way it should be. I mean, आपको मैसेज देना चाहिए यार, आप हमारे खिलाफ बैटिंग करोगे दूसरी, hey you go, take a pick, हम आपको ऐसे स्मलिया मेट करेंगे। वो पहली बॉल है, बटलर साहब आराम कर जाओ, थोड़ा आराम कर जाओ, थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर लो, पहला बॉल देख लो कितना स्पिन हो रहा है, नीचे लो ऊपर 5-6 बॉलें देख लो, उसके बाद चला देना। But anyways, disappointed to see Aaron. Really, I wanted to see a good semi-finals, not like this. ये तो अफगानिस्तान वाला हाल हो गया।
मुबारकबाद इंडिया की टीम को कि वो टीम फाइनल में पहुंची और पहुंचना भी चाहिए था, क्योंकि इस पूरे टूर्नामेंट के अंदर बैटिंग की बात करें, स्पिनर्स की बात करें, फास्ट बॉलिंग की बात करें, पूरी मुकम्मल टीम।
He's right, they were outplayed, but the wicket was never going to get easy to bat on. I mean, what happened obviously, and they've got to live with that decision of bowling first. But obviously India were just way too good on the day. Rohit is fantastic again, backed up by Surya Kumar. Hardik Pandya again, Jadeja, and then a little Akshar Patel cameo at the end. I mean, this is again, it's everybody sticking their hand up when other people don't, and that's why they've got to the final. They've guys have just put their hand up when needed. Rohit's led the way, Surya Kumar's led the way, and other guys have just chipped in around that, and it's fantastic to see. And it's, you know, we've seen 2 lopsided semi-finals, and hopefully we see a pretty close final in a couple of days' time.
Because you've played CPL, you've played a lot in the Caribbean in your career.
You are so negative about everything. You've been negative about every single toss. Oh no, they should have bowled first. Oh no, they should have done that. And now you're negative about the final.
I think
be excited about it.
बात करें, हम चौकों की बात करें. He was there. उनको पता था कि यार ये जिम्मेदारी मेरे पे है और मैं निभानी है. And he did it.
I think he led by example. वो जो कहते हैं ना कि giving them a taste of their own medicine. वो करते हैं counter attack and they attack your best people. वो जब आप तगड़े बंदे पर अटैक करते हैं ना तो बाकी सारे वैसे ही बैठ जाते हैं. तो रोहित शर्मा ने एग्जैक्ट
South Africa, it is not looking forward to playing against India. I'll be honest with you. I'm not being negative. I'm just giving you the reality.
I think they'll be pretty excited.
What makes you think that I'm being negative? I'm just giving you the reality.
Your whole reaction to that? Oh no.
I don't think South Africa will make it far. No. Well, that's my opinion. I'm not being negative about it.
But your reaction? No.
I don't think that after watching this kind of a spell with the spinners, if they lost the toss and they had to defend and bat second.
No.
has been a real superstar with the ball. हर दफ़ा जो है ना वो आता है और मिडल में लेता है विकेट्स, और ये वो चीज़ है जो कि वो अपने रेगुलर स्पिनर्स पे रिलाय करते हैं. हम पता नहीं किन पैकेजेस के पीछे पड़ गए हैं. हम प्रॉपर बॉलर नहीं खिलाते. कुलदीप यादव साथ बैटिंग नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन उन्हें पता है ये 2-3 आउट करेंगे.
और मेरा ख्याल है कि शादाब और कुलदीप का जो डेब्यू है तकरीबन सेम है, और हो सकता है कि मेरी राय गलत हो, लेकिन जिस वक्त कुलदीप आए थे ही वाज नॉट दैट टैलेंटेड जितने टैलेंटेड वो अब हैं. तो उन्होंने लेग स्पिनर को ग्रूम किया, उसको बनाया और उसको उसका रोल बताया. हमने शादाब खान को खिलाया, हमने शादाब खान को पहले बॉलर खिलाया, फिर हमने उसको बैटर खिलाया, फिर हमने उसको फील्डर पे खिला के देखा, लेकिन उस बेचारे से नहीं खेला गया.
अब तो माशाल्लाह हमारे शाहीन अफरीदी कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि मैं बैटिंग की तरफ ही आऊं, बॉलिंग मुश्किल काम है मेरा.
2019 के वर्ल्ड कप के बाद ये ड्रॉप हुए थे, तब इनका क्या स्टांस था और अब क्या स्टांस है, वो जमीन आसमान का फर्क था. जो उनका स्टांस है वो बिल्कुल क्लोज टू विकेट बॉलिंग करते हैं, और जो 2019 में स्टांस था वो विकेट से ज़्यादा गैप दे के वो बॉलिंग करते थे. तो मेरा ख्याल है ये उन्होंने खुद भी, उनके अंदर विल होगी कि मैं बैटिंग ना ही करूं तो अच्छा था, कि जो मेरी प्रॉपर एक जॉब है मैं उस पर उसको ज़रा जस्टिफाई कर सकूं. लेकिन यहाँ पर जब हमारे इंटरव्यू आते हैं हमारे प्लेयर्स के, तो वो कहते हैं मुझे बॉलर ना.
Really impressed because they managed things very well. They were controlling the game all over at the end of the match too. As a batting unit, they posted that total, which obviously given them a more confidence that they can defend that total. Having quality spinners within your team, also having Bumrah with you, I think it's going to be a tough task for any team to chase down this total. But you know, this victory, obviously they were very clinical in the whole tournament. They were very ruthless. They were very going with the right approach, because you know, by the time I wanted to just share that thing, by the time this team was selected, media was asking why you had 4 spinners and 3 fast bowlers, and he said I will reveal it later, because the conditions were more demanding and more conducive towards spin attack. That's the reason this guy, and along with the management, must have a plan that how they're going to utilize the 4 spinners on these tracks, which obviously will give them more edge. So as a team, I think they plan things well, they execute their plans really well, and they deserve to be in the final, because at the moment there's no doubt they are a complete team. India is a complete team at the moment, because earlier their batting was more dominant and Virat and Rohit was the more 2 pillars of the team basically, who used to get more runs for the team. But now we can see the contribution of different batsmen are getting into and also performing well whenever the situation demanding from them. Even though Virat Kohli doesn't have a best of the World Cup so far, but still see it didn't make any difference to the whole progress of the team. So I think as a team they planned things very well. The only one mystery has to be unleashed, has to understand, that is the inclusion of Dubey, because Pakistan had a mystery of Abrar Ahmed, never been unleashed. They unleashed that mystery, still not been able to find what is his role in the team. Because I still believe Virat should bat at number 3. I know it's too late now, they will never change that thing for the final, but it's a missed opportunity for Jaiswal. I believe the guy was ready to represent to do well for the team, but having Dubey and wasting a time on him, because the way he's playing this tournament, I couldn't see much about the technique, about his whatever he must have done in the franchise cricket, but at international level it doesn't seem